And we are live from the frozen elements of Chicago in the Midwest. Chai Star G once again showing up as co-host and simultaneously dropping a let's go in the comment box. Chai Star, welcome. Let's, as we often do, let's run through comments and then let's get on our agenda. We had some unprecedented historical business going on just yesterday. So the next comment up is, oh, we got another let's go. All right, from the Graveyard Club podcast. I'll get that smoother as we go. But all the letters are all together there. I'm trying to go in my mind, separate the letters into words. Many thanks to Graveyard Club podcast. They are definitely getting some mention as we work through our commentary. Oh my gosh. Yabba dabba doo, Jim Campbell. And hey, Barbie Gal, been on my mind. Dropping an email in the near future. We got a lot of stuff going on, but we're just here for levity and foolishness tonight. Given there's plenty of seriousness in the world, good to have Nicole along for the ride. Okay, gee, I know we're doing a bit here, but we're not right now. I need to come out of the shrouded ways. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, question number one, as we said in a pre-show, was yesterday's date, in fact, January 24 in the year 2026, or I ask you, sir, was yesterday July 29 of the year 1982?
Here's the thing. It's like it's first. How come we gain like a lot of like feedback here?
I'm not sure. I don't hear it on my side.
Really?
Oh,
you know why? Because I had it open in another window for the live stream. I did that. Talk about like deja vu. That happened before too. Anyway.
So we're having our own self-generated technical difficulties. Yeah. So we're about to speak.
Just me. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah. It's almost like a full circle moment where there's something technical has to happen. This time it was, I think, a little bit more of a faux pas per se. But the information that I got from you, since I don't watch really anything that you or Fanboy talking about, really,
we have to maintain our traditions around here.
Exactly, and there lies the comic relief because ignorance is bliss. But I feel like, I don't know, when it comes to technology and just movies and like legal rights and stuff like that, and who knows, like just like how we do a live stream pop-up, who knows what's going to happen, Yeah, it could turn to like a Godzilla versus Kong movie or something, or whatever. But it was a kind of a domino of what's going on kind of thing. But I'll let you take the lead on what happened.
All right, let's story tell. Let's set stage. And again, as I'm leaning back and seeing, I'm wearing my Horror House hoodie as we're doing business here. Again, Moses and Vinny and all three of them over there. I think Andrew's the third guy. Anyway. So the reason we're referencing July 29 of 1982 is, of course, the famous and infamous night where a younger Rich Coase, a younger Svengoolie, had us all as youngsters, or of course, some people were older at the time. Let me pause and say welcome to the Mandarin. It is great to have the Mandarin in on the business as well. The 3D glasses, the 7-Eleven, the Dominics. People wanted to see Mandarin trying to show a little wisdom. Mandarin, we're going to hit you up in a minute. The new Simon Williams Wonder Man show coming on the Disney Plus features Ben Kingsley. So I hope that's something we can further incorporate into our future banter. The character of the Mandarin reappearing on Disney Plus. But coming back to our current conversation. So similar to, and then there was unprecedented. There had been nothing like it from 1982 all the way up until yesterday. There was no similar technical foible or what have you. But then let me come into the as it says media assets now. I got to keep up with this StreamYard business. So here comes Thursday. The wife sends me a very important text from Rich Coase himself. Important notice: due to contract stipulations, MeTV cannot air King Kong versus Godzilla on streaming platforms, including Friendly and all the rest of them there. Okay, so then here comes Fiend Without a Face to be the fill-in movie. We apologize for this disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as we're saying, like King Kong versus Godzilla, right? It doesn't get any bigger. It doesn't get any badder. It doesn't get any more for your Saturday matinees, for your old school Svengoolie, for your current stuff, for something that's great at a movie fest. It does not get better than. You could make an argument that Godzilla maybe has King Ghidorah as his greatest foe, but the argument still stands that King Kong is also one of the greatest foes of Godzilla.
Indeed. I would actually like drop everything in and watch that for sure.
Well, there you have it. And you might have tried. So then again, just making sure everybody in the Facebook groups for Svengoolie, in our own Reddit group for Svengoolie, all the word is trickling through, coming around, and the official Svengoolie emails, right? And then Sven's doing, Rich Coase is writing out his banter, making it clear what's coming and what's going. And then right here is the viewers tonight on streaming. If you're in Hawaii, you might be looking at Fiend Without a Face. There was speculation that hiding behind the banner that maybe because Hawaii's on the Pacific Rim and maybe something about Toho Studios regulating the rights, maybe that's a thing, maybe it's not a thing. This is just speculation, not insider knowledge. But so then let's come back to sorry streamers. People are posting all around. So there was a whole lot of conversation in Reddit. So then come to, before we knew the technical difficulties would exist, here I am dropping a poll in Reddit. What do you expect to come onto your screen? And so we had a few, it's not a wide cast net here, but enough votes came in. Most people expected to see King Kong. Few people expected Fiend Without the Face. But then let's jump ahead to our post poll. So what really happened? Most people got King Kong versus Godzilla. Only a few had pure Fiend Without a Face, but a decent number of this is representative of a great many viewers that had King Kong versus Godzilla. Wait. Those who were supposed to get Fiend Without a Face started Fiend Without a Face. About 45 minutes into the show, it flips the feed. So then I'll come into what I was doing more later. I will speak on that in a minute. I look over my shoulder and I'm like, here's the giant octopus. And there's no giant octopus in color in black and white Fiend Without a Face. So then I'm seeing Kong clonking on the giant octopus. And I'm like, you go, Kong. You work your job or your mid-level challenge before you come to fight Godzilla, Kong. And then I'm chatting away again, doing some other casting, some other podcasting on the Graveyard Club, no less. And I look up again, and then it's black and white and Fiend Without a Face. So this was an unprecedented. Fanboy Cantina referred to it as the Switcheroo. Hence, the word Switcheroo is in our title. Let me come pick up some comments, and so then here, let me add the stacking the layers. So this, you want to talk people who are experts or mavens, people who are committed to the craft of kaiju streaming. So I've never seen somebody, a YouTube channel, commit before to doing a watch along live stream. So then these guys are like, I don't know now if the movie's not going to be on, do we still do the live stream? So they went ahead and they did the live stream. So a lot of things were co-occurring. Obviously they're the bigger channel than this channel, but all the same, I'd like to put in a good word for they have a lot of excellent Godzilla content. They cover Godzilla Fest. Gee, we've been to Godzilla Fest.
Oh yeah.
We could have passed these guys in the hallway at Godzilla Fest and not known it. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on. Let me jump up in the comments and let's get caught up on comments. All right. So Campbell and Mandy having their typical Campbell and Mandarin banter. I'm going to have to replay you. My dog is growling at me. Hey, we got to, just like Kevin Smith has to take care of the dog, just like the last time I was talking to Jacob, and I'll come to that later. The dog needs to be taken care of. Eyes without a face. Fanboy is with us. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I feel bad. Whoever made the mistake might be expensive. Yeah, who knows who crossed the wires? That's one of the Sven things. Sorry, this wire. What's up, Big Jim? Fanboy comes back. Oh, sit down. Oh, yeah, man. There it is. There's the goods. Let me pull this. Man, I'm driving around here. Okay.
So I'm wondering if it's switching between two movies. Isn't there like one dedicated? I don't know how technology is, but like signal that goes to all the affiliates or whatever from the mothership that's playing the movie. So is there some dude like, oh yeah, we got the rights. No, we don't got the rights. We got the rights. We got the right. No, we don't got. So which movie are we playing? Like a very confused like dude, like switching on and off stuff and like just going or conspiracy theory. I just made this up.
Go.
Wasn't one of those things where it's sort of like, okay, let's just go in between both movies just to like get some PR about this, like just like how Creature of the Black Lagoon 3D back in the days.
Right.
It got immense PR and how like what a debacle it was. So I'm wondering if it's like, oh, we need to stir up the pot a little bit. Let's do like almost like a bait and switch like Catfish kind of thing. But you still get to see the two players within it. You still get to see one movie and then the other movie. But then maybe in some other places you only get to see one movie. Some places you get to see two movies. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. And as we said in the pre-show, I guess they didn't have the rubber chickens lined up in a row. So.
They did not have the rubber chickens lined up in a row unless it was their intention to follow. And let me say, there are times when it is important to speculate responsibly. But here we are in some freezy conditions on a Sunday night, and we are well aware that this is reckless speculation on our part, and we are all diving into it. So again, it begs the question. It is the question of the moment at hand. Was it somebody just pulled the wrong wire? What could have possibly happened? Now let's take some Ghostbusters terminology. The streams were crossed, and any times the streams are crossed, you're not supposed to cross the streams. Oh man! So again, to think from '82, then all through the rest of the '80s, all through the '90s, all through the 2000s, all through the 2010s, and midway through the 2020s, there had been no similar technical issue, at least not that I am aware of, and now. So what like at a plant where X many days since the most recent injury or that kind of stuff, and so that's a bunch of thousands of days going on there without a tech difficulty. It's just a curiosity. It's just a mystery, and we're here to take care of it.
And then I'm sure they already scheduled like the year or at least the month or the quarter of like, okay, each week or each show, this is what the movie we're going to play. So you would think that they would already have facilitated the rights and everything to do it. But yeah, it just seems really odd that it's like, okay, we're promoting this movie, but no, in a fanboy G kind of way. We can't. So in some places we get this movie, some places we get this movie, but then now you switch in between the two movies, which is just kind of weird. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Just it's all weird. It's all weird, man.
It's all weird. Fanboy Cantina giving a meta comment.
Is it loading?
Let's go to Nicole, aka Barbie Gale. I watched Kong versus Godzilla via Antenna, which is interesting because it is Barbie Gale who tipped me off to using the Friendly TV service. Okay, via Antenna. Afterwards, we switched to Friendly and just said that it wasn't recorded. Switcheroo, exactly. So I went this morning because my intention waking up this morning was to get some timestamps, because I like timestamps around here, about when exactly did Plan A switch into Plan B? When did the Fiend
Right.
switch into Kong and Godzilla? I was going to get some screenshots ready to roll. Nobody there. Ghosted. No recording, no evidence. But as you were talking a minute ago, it really makes me wonder, how did the Sven crew, how did the Me TV crew get the information that, hey, wait, fellas, hey, your plan A, it ain't going to work tonight. You better find a plan B. Like, who contacted them? What was the exact sequence? Who knew what, when, where, why, and how?
Yep.
What was the exact sequence of events? This is
Mhm.
this little mystery. And again, we could have done this show at a later time, but I wanted to get this all stuff while it was fresh and while we're in the moment of it.
That's right. So as we're through the live stream, I'm getting this pop-up FaceTime from my boy who's upstairs. And so that's why I'm like looking at my phone. I said, I'm on a live stream. He's like, oh, okay. Can you make me some of that ramen when you're done? Like, sure thing. So who knows? It's sort of like technical difficulties. Things pop up.
Yeah, hey, ramen may or not, the microwave. Well, whatever you're doing for the ramen, it could have a technical difficulty. All right. It is the first time I can recall of a different movie, depending on how you watch. Right. And again, maybe there's something that escapes our collective knowledge base, but it's really interesting. Coming back to Nicole, normally I only use friendly, but I really want, when it's time to get the antenna out for one of the great movies of all, I won't qualify it for within the horror genre. That's Kong versus Godzilla is one of the great battles, one of the great kaiju movies of all. Now, you could pick apart Kong's costume and does it look as well rendered as does the original stop motion Kong? You could have that conversation, but we're not here to detract from a legendary film. All right. Now let me come on to the layers of stuff that was going on last night. Let me come back to the media assets, as they're called now over here. So again, I was having the intention to, watch the show, catch these guys. Again, that was an innovation. Let me not say jealous, but let me say I had never thought of that, of us doing that kind of thing over here to live stream and have our usual banter and foolishness and good time with one of the cameras, having Tiny in the screen, the Sven movie, and to go about it that way. So I'm like, this is a great innovation. But now simultaneous to that, by good fortune to hang around in the communities, the Graveyard Club podcast, just as I'm saying. So while all this is going on, then while this other watch along live stream is going on, then I'm hanging out in the Graveyard Club speaking about The Mummy. So I do want to, for people that are over here that aren't familiar with Graveyard Club, again, I'm the smaller of the channel, so who am I to say what? But please do check out Graveyard Club because because they're doing a lot of good work over there. And if you wanted to hear the audio, the audio participation, it was a total of 5 panelists last night. So I was the new kid on that block, and that was a pretty cool conversation, a fun time to be had over there. I'll come to Junkyard's business in a minute, but what I do want to, if Jim Campbell is still around, I definitely, now the clock is ticking, Jim Campbell and me need to before you, my co-host, asked the question of when is the next live stream, the content topic of one of the soon-to-be live streams will be Jim Campbell to come around and finally get to the Alex Ross Museum. Gee, we were at the Alex Ross exhibit.
Yes, we were.
It's soon to close.
Oh.
I've been dragging getting the show together, but because Jim Campbell was there the opening night when Alex Ross was there, I absolutely want to put that together. Because do you have a quick highlight or two from either one of the pieces or just the arrangement of the display?
I love that we got there. There's like really no one there.
Yeah,
we like an off time that we actually could like walk around and get like one-on-one with each each frame, which was pretty darn cool, actually, to see it up close.
Compared to the feeling of being in a different museum or the same museum, if there's other people trying to check the exhibits, you're trying to soak in your experience, but be cognizant that you're one human of many humans in an environment.
Right.
So it was a beautiful thing that we had the run of the place to ourselves, and the place being the Dunn Museum up in Junkyard Country. And then the pieces themselves, right? You don't get a better comic artist than Alex Ross.
For sure.
So good times that was. Let me go. Oh, there is Campbell is still in the box. Yo, Mr. Campbell. Coming soon. Campbell's Corner to check out the Alex Ross business. Now, I also want to say, I was. What we got? Oh, we said Jim Campbell got direct live and in person with Alex Ross talking about the Fantastic Four. The guy knows so much. Of course he does, because he's committed to his craft. He's got the history. He's got the brushstroke. He's got all of it, all the elements of being a knowledgeable creator. It's all Alex Ross. Another knowledgeable, and now, gee, this I want you to take a look at this, pal. So I previously caught this via the Monsters That Made Us podcast. And then when the Logan Theater in calendar year 2025 had the horror movie film fest, I made it down to watch it on the big screen at the Logan Theater on Milwaukee Avenue. At that time, we were having windstorms. Now we're having snowstorms. Maybe I cannot blame Jacob. I cannot blame these vampire zombies from space for our current weather. But let me tell you, we're supporting independent horror movie production around here. Just dropped from the 20th on your Amazon. Got some DVD extras in here. So I'm looking to get a hold of Jacob Scrippa, the lead writer on this again. But again, our previous independent horror business was The Creep with Gary Ray. So this is a whole different generation and a whole different expression of independent horror. But gee, it is funny stuff. There's explosions. There's gross comedy. It is not a Kevin Smith movie, but as far as a gross out factor, it is right up the alley of our group text line of humor. So that will be coming soon. Here, let me get to some other business here. And again, we're keeping it light and we're keeping it jokey. But as long as I'm saying things that are on Amazon, as long as we're talking about important stuff. So if you go to your Amazon and you go to your Wistful brand and you're looking for a t-shirt, and right here is the newest release from Junkyard, from Wistful Studios. So this is a good t-shirt to have in the t-shirt inventory. So definitely here to make mention of that. Chestar, my co-host.
Yes, sir, Mr. C. Like how I said that.
Yeah, that was. We'll have to audio clip that out.
Should make that into your theme song somehow. Mr. C.
Oh, then we could have to. Let me again. I know the format stuff has changed over here, but yeah, don't let me exit. So again, to your art that was then animated by the Dive In Studios animators. Before we close out, there it is. Mr. C diving, swimming around, going past all the monsters. Let's go again, because you can't get enough of this. But again, credit to you. Look at that beautiful logo that you designed. You brought to life the concept of the diving and the diver helmet. It's a beautiful thing. Any other shenanigans? Any other chicanery? Any other foolishness that we need to lock in here before we wind it down?
No.
All right.
Oh.
Before we ramen up the ramens.
When's the next live stream, Mr. C?
There it is. We can't wind down without that exact question. So when exactly? I will get to text as soon as we're done wrapping here. I will text Mr. Campbell and see what's good on his schedule. I definitely want to do this before they actually close the actual exhibit. And I have not been good at my clock management with this one, but absolutely coming soon. Campbell's Corner, the Alex Ross exhibit at the Dunn Museum, coming soon. A full breakdown of vampire zombies from space. Again, thanks co-host Chai Star. Thanks, people jumping into the comments, which was, first of all, Chai Star himself. Good to have Nicole jump back around again. Good to have Graveyard Club for the first time showing up in the comments section. Again, do check out Graveyard Club. And always a pleasure to have the Mandarin stop by. Super looking forward to both Wonder Man on Disney Plus. And again, because Ben Kingsley, the Mandarin, not the Mandarin, is in the new Disney Plus show. That'll give us a great opportunity to engage with the Mandarin, whether his dog is barking, whether he's out in the parking lot, driving around, having us on the speakers while he's out to dinner. And please do check out, either through the Etsy or through her own direct business, it's Nicole Huff, who has been featured on the Svengoolie show. It's over on the corner. Anyway, do check out Nicole. She's got new stuff that she's completed since the last time Nicole was here as a guest. So check out Nicole's stuff. Wonder Man is also Black Manta. Campbell, man, could you expand on this? I was ready to wind down, but Campbell's corner keeps growing. Wonder Man is the same actor who played Black Manta. What are you talking, Jim? Give us some more keystrokes here, Mr. Campbell. What do we got?
Got to dive in on that one for sure.
Well, hey, Larry, same actor. Oh my gosh, I did not realize. Ooh. Then also Randall Park, who is Agent Jimmy Woo in Marvel, had crossed over into Aquaman as Dr. Shin, I think is his name. It's been a minute, but now we got a long list of crossover Marvel and DC actors. The fun keeps coming.
Oh, I learned, which I don't really keep up on stuff like this. The Michael Pena guy.
Oh yeah.
He's no longer doing that character ever. That's it. He's done.
Man,
kind of sad. I love that character.
It was good to be in the system while you were in the system, but then sometimes when it's time to get out of the matrix, you got to get out of the matrix.
True that.
If you watched live, or if you're watching after the fact, after us being live here, please put in any comments you have regarding the Svengoolie technical difficulties. Please tell us, have you been to Nicole's Hoff? Have you looked at any of Nicole's art on the Etsy? Have you checked out Junkyard's material off of the Amazon? I think that covers us good for now. Again, as we are here in a snowstorm, a heavy snowfall from earlier in the day, just trying to clown around and have some good times.
Mm-hmm.
Chai Star, my thanks to you for coming around.
Thank you.
Close this out. Again, we will be back at a time to be determined to go into Campbell's Corner for the Alex Ross material. And we are out. Thanks, everybody. And stream.